Welcome to the TIA's office. Come on in and let's embark on an exciting journey together. We are excited to develop the West African Sub-Region's agricultural sector with three key amazing services: the financial support, technical support, and offtake support. Join us as we showcase our diverse teams, share our values of network, and give you a sneak peek into the exciting projects we are working on. Welcome to the TIA's office. Come on in and let's embark on an exciting journey together. We are excited to develop the West African Sub-Region's agricultural sector with three key amazing services: the financial support, technical support, and offtake support. Join us as we showcase our diverse teams, share our values of network, and give you a sneak peek into the exciting projects we are working on. Welcome to the TIA's office. Come on in and let's embark on an exciting journey together. We are excited to develop the West African Sub-Region's agricultural sector with three key amazing services: the financial support, technical support, and offtake support. Join us as we showcase our diverse teams, share our values of network, and give you a sneak peek into the exciting projects we are working on.
Welcome to the Agro Riches podcast with me, Nana Mofoyiwa Enchi. And yes, we are in the month of love, February. And the month of love, which is February, is the month that also doesn't allow a lot of singles to breathe. Yeah. You know what else is preventing singles from breathing, or preventing all of us from breathing, or making breathing difficult for us all? Do you? Is anything ringing a bell? Is your nose hurting? Are your eyes hurting? Cracked lips, dry mouth and feet? Yes, I'm talking about Harmattan. And whether we like it or not, the Harmattan season is upon us and is making our lives unbearable and is showing us a lot of shaky. That's why the Agro Riches podcast segment, Fruitful Insights, is coming your way today to discuss natural remedies. Our natural remedies are made up of vegetables, fruits, and things we consume in our everyday lives that can help us combat some of these Harmattan ailments. And to do that, I have a very special guest, my very good friend. Yes, so whom I'll be introducing right after this break. Don't go anywhere, stay with me.
Welcome to the TIA's office. Come on in and let's embark on an exciting journey together. We are excited to develop the West African Sub-Region's agricultural sector with three key amazing services: the financial support, technical support, and offtake support. Join us as we showcase our diverse teams, share our values of network, and give you a sneak peek into the exciting projects we are working on. Welcome to the TIAS office. Come on in and let's embark on an exciting journey together. We're excited to develop the West African Sub-Regions Agriculture Sector with three key amazing services: the financial support, technical support, and
welcome back from the break. If you just tuned in, this is the Agro Riches podcast with me and now more for you are Angie, and we are live on Facebook and YouTube. So please tell a friend to tell a friend that the Agro Riches podcast is on. Kindly do well to like and subscribe if this is your first time joining, and please share the link. Yes, please share the link, because today we'll be coming your way with something exciting and educative. If you just tuned in before we went on the break, I was telling you that we are in the month of February, the month of love. And instead of us enjoying life and we the singles also choking, something else is making all of us uncomfortable this season, and that's Harmattan. Whether we like it or not, it's knocking on our doors. It's making our lips dry, our mouth dry, our lips are cracking, our skins are dry, and we are catching a lot of flus and cold. But this new year, one of my resolutions was that I'll be catching cruise only and not flu. But I believe you can tell from my voice that I've fallen prone and I've fallen victim to this Harmattan related cold. So yes, today I've come your way filled and packed with some natural remedies made up of fruits and vegetables that we consume in our everyday life that can help you combat these Harmattan ailments. Yeah, and to do that, I'm here with my very good friend James. James, how are you?
I'm fine, and I would have touched you, but I mean, with the way you are just doing things with your nose.
I know. It's not your fault. In fact, as an agricultural journalist, I was supposed to arm up and gang up and not get myself caught here. But I can still catch the cruise, nevertheless. I can still catch the cruise. And don't worry, everything is a blessing in disguise. As a fallen victim, I'm here your way to prevent you all from falling victim with natural remedies.
I just pray by the end of the show you don't give me anything.
You're not going to get it, because you are coming to give me and our viewers natural remedies. You are the healer himself, so
Thank you. I mean, good healer. I have some powers as well.
Someone who can miss concussions there. You come up with concussions. I'm sure you're good. Yes. So IQ Air is an air quality monitoring center, and they've currently reported that across air quality
is the worst.
Yes, it's the worst. We are leading Mumbai, which is in India, and Wuhan in China. If you remember Wuhan, you remember them for coronavirus. Yeah. And we are leading them when it comes to how bad our air is. So in this month of love, in as much as some of you are wrapping your packages and all that to give your loved ones, and you're making us the singles out, please. I don't. And I end exchange when it's Wednesday. You come to my office or something, and
Then
then
you
I
also bring me something, so we don't
exchange
mash. Right?
exactly, or else we'll be choking. Yes. So other than the lovers making us choke, Hamatan, climate change has been a hot topic. Climate crisis is causing a lot of changes.
Yeah.
In Ghana, we've not been exempted. It's February, and by now I would have hoped, or I believe we were all hoping for the
Good
fog
weathers.
to clear, yes, and all that. But unfortunately, Hamatan is actually peaking now. And according to the air quality organizations, it's going to get worse but get better as
The months come by.
yes. So in order for you not to fall prone to catarrh, cold, flu,
Dryness.
and all that, today we'll be discussing natural remedies. So please do well to like and share the link so others can learn something as well. So James, as I'm speaking, it's so difficult to be a journalist right now and singer at church because your my throat is so dry, and I believe I'm actually speaking nasally. You don't laugh at my
I'll try not to laugh, but Hamatan is actually not an English word.
Oh really?
Yeah, I was looking through something and I found that it's actually a tree word that
You're
has been changed.
kidding.
I'm not kidding you. So the tree is Haramata. It's true.
Oh
And
okay.
I've-
Haramata.
Yes.
Okay.
And this has been changed over time to become Hamatan.
Hamatan.
You know the English guys?
Yeah.
They make everything sound so nice.
mhm.
And then there's even a Ga version that goes Arabata.
Oh okay.
So you can see Ghanaians, even though we are from different places, there's something that actually links us together.
Yeah, that's true.
Right? But even with such a nice name as Hamatan, which you could give to your son or your
Oh
daughter.
please.
I mean, come on.
That would be you not being creative at all.
No,
Hamatan.
listen, there are sicknesses or things that sound so nice. Take tuberculosis, for instance.
Are you
Hello,
kidding?
tuber. If your son is tuberculosis.
Tuber.
I mean. But anyways,
I'll never do that, but in any worst case scenario where I do that, then maybe my child will have a big head. That's how you can tuber. If not, I wouldn't dare. Oh, but I think it sounds familiar, like the Harabata or
Haramata and then Hamatan. They all
Hamatan.
sound the same.
Yeah, they sound quite like it sounds familiar to me, but can't place where I know it from. Great. So James,
Yes.
let's talk about some things associated with the Hamatan.
Yeah.
I know sore throat, dry lips.
Chapped lips, to be precise.
Yeah.
And a couple of days ago, if not for creams and this lip balms, I almost cracked my lips inward. And when I eat peppery food, I could feel the pain. It's not very easy. I think she's also suffering.
I'm suffering. No, I actually can't gulp anything down like without feeling pain. My throat hurts a lot, and dry skin. And so help me with some dry skin,
So
dry mouth.
dry feet, you notice that there are people who begin to have cracks in their feet.
Yes,
Especially-
Hamatan betrays the kind of pomade you use. Yeah.
And for our ladies who are very interested in how their skin looks like, you notice that most of them begin to have certain cracks, or the skin shows how dry.
Or it peels. Yesterday
Yes.
I was peeling.
And you need to get some of these remedies we're about to talk about.
Yeah,
just
you
to
can,
make
you
sure
can
you look
see,
fresh.
you can see I'm suffering. So hit me. Yeah, so dry lips, dry mouth, colds are
Yeah.
particularly frequent with Hamatan.
Hamatan.
Yeah. So what are some fruits we consume every day that can help us battle some of these ailments like colds and flu and cough? Because that's the most painful. If your lips, your mouth is dry or something, you can just take water. But when you're suffering from cold,
Yeah.
like me, it makes sleeping difficult. My nose burns as I'm speaking. I don't know if I'm the only one that.
I think it's from the
experiences
dryness in the air. So the weather is so dry that the moment you breathe in, and with the dust in it
Huh.
as well, it makes it difficult for you to take in air very
Yeah.
freely. So you begin to have pain in your nose. But talking about the fruits, pineapple. Pineapple.
Pineapple. I
Yes.
thought the first you mentioned would be a citrus fruits like orange because orange, lemon.
You see, because of what comes with Harmattan, I'm picking pineapple because of its properties it has.
Yeah, in Agro Riches, we are not regular. So, yeah, we know the oranges, we know the lemons.
Yes.
That these fruits are also very rich in vitamin C, so they have antioxidants and anti-inflammatory properties that actually protect you a lot.
Yes.
Don't get us wrong, you can be consuming your oranges every day, but we are coming your way with other fruits and vegetables that can help you as well. So pineapple.
Yes. And then we can even speak about pawpaw. The
Oh,
one,
really?
yes, pawpaw. I was even surprised when I was conducting a research on it, and it has very good stuff. There are agents in there which helps with the skin. So I think this would really help the ladies. It makes their skin become smoother. If you notice,
Yeah.
pawpaw when it grows a bit, it becomes a bit mushy,
Yes,
right?
very
So I
much.
think that's one reason why it helps with the skin.
Oh, okay.
So with those who are really suffering from dry skin, I wouldn't say smear it on your skin, but I mean, eating regularly could actually help curb the dryness that comes to your skin.
I'll try making a max out of pawpaw and see how that goes. I don't like consuming pawpaw. I don't like pawpaw very much. So maybe a max will do. And if it goes well, of course I'll keep it from you guys. I'll
I
be
know
sharing
you
it
and
with you.
business.
Yes.
You wouldn't let anything go.
At a fee. But then if you tune into the Agro Riches podcast, you listen for free. I just ran at a fee for free.
That's
Hit
good.
me,
That's
bars.
good. That's good. That's good.
Yeah, bars of bars. So, and pineapple.
Yes.
I figured out that the pineapple contains
Yeah.
a chemical called bromelain.
Bromelain, yeah.
Yes, and it actually helps break down mucus and things. So when you are suffering from cold and you take in pineapple also contains a lot of vitamin C. So guys, it's not just oranges and lemon that
Helps.
can give you vitamin C. Pineapple also contains vitamin C, so the bromelain component in there also helps break down mucus and all that.
And it helps with inflammation too.
Mm-hmm.
It helps with inflammation.
So this sore throat, I think I'll get myself some.
So naturally, inflammations occur to actually help us fight certain injuries. But in certain cases, they become too much. They become chronic. So when you take in anti-inflammatory fruits such as the pineapple, for instance, it helps to fight too much or excess inflammation in your body. So this shows up as swelling, sometimes as small injuries, and it can actually grow and become very chronic and develop into cancers.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
that bad. So the more you take in these fruits, it actually helps control the inflammation excess in your body, and this helps your immune system to become better. So I'll say that as it's dried this time, taking in more pineapple, you take for instance, there's acid in it, right? And acid actually fights, so it combats this kind of inflammatory excesses. So this would actually help you towards fight a lot of dryness and sore throats and what's happening to you right now.
Don't use me as your case study. But then yes, you mentioned anti-inflammatory. A lot of people may not know what anti-inflammatory is. So when we say inflammation, what's inflammation?
So inflammation basically is what happens when a person has an injury. What happens is that it helps to make the sores or the injury,
Swelling.
yes, these swellings helps to reduce the pain that comes with it and the impact it's supposed to give to your body. So what happens is that when this happens, it protects you, but there are cases where the inflammations become more than is needed. It becomes more than is needed. So there is a need for fruits or certain drugs. There are drugs which actually help with, but taking in, organic stuff, natural stuff, help people to actually fight it better, and it leaves no side effects.
Oh, great. Yes, that's one thing about natural remedies, and that's why Agro Riches has come your way with this segment, Fruitful Insights, to push us to go in more for natural remedies.
Yes.
Because they have little to no side effects. We consume these fruits every day. It's high time we know why we are consuming them and how much it helps.
Yes.
So we'll be playing a very, very interesting game.
Oh,
Yes, where I'll mention one fruit and how it would help with these Hamatan related illnesses, and then you mention the next, and then we'll see who.
I think you came
who
in
the
here
shark
prepared.
is.
You came in here prepared.
You came in here prepared, but then we'll see who the shark is. But we'll do that right after the break. So let's go for a quick break. We'll be back. Yes, Balti. Welcome back from the break. My name is Nanamo Foyiwa Enchi, and if you just tuned in, this is the Agro Riches podcast, where we give you back-to-back content on agriculture. I mean, we are the hub of agricultural excellence, so we always come your way with agriculture-related stuff. We educate you and give you insights. Don't say you're not interested in agriculture, because you eat every day, you consume food every day, and as a living being, agriculture is as important to you as it is to me. So if you just tuned in, today we are talking about natural remedies that can help you this Harmattan season. It can help you combat and fight Harmattan, not Harmattan, but Harmattan related illnesses, so that you can enjoy your month of love in peace and not in pieces.
The way you been mentioning love. Nana,
We are in the month of love. We are in the month of love.
I can suspect someone is knocking.
No one is knocking. How I wish they how I wish they were knocking. Please, our Valentine lovers and couples, let the singles breathe a bit. The Harmattan is making things hard. As you can see, hear, and tell, I'm finding it very difficult to talk. I'm talking nasally. Yes, so that's what we were discussing. If you just tuned in, you can share, kindly share, subscribe, and like. We are live on YouTube and Facebook, so please share the link, and tell a friend that the Agro Riches podcast is educating us, is educating people, and they should join us for. Yes. So before we went on the break, I was telling you we were going to play a game.
Yes,
But before that, let's tell our viewers about some measures they are to take or note in this season to make their lives a bit easier.
Yeah.
So as we mentioned, IQ Air, an air quality monitoring center, has come out with a report. That Accra, the dust level, quality of air in Accra is very, very poor, very, very bad, and is actually worse as is leading Mumbai in India and Wuhan in China. So please, yes, coronavirus has lessened a bit, has faded into the background. It's still there though.
Yes, just a little bit of it.
It has faded into the background, but with this report, the dust particles in the air, the level of dust particle in the air is very high. So please don't do away with your nose masks. If you are asthmatic or you have allergic reactions to dust and pollen and stuff like that, please get your nose masks. Now it's 1 CD for 2.
I think it's much lesser now.
Yeah, 1 CD for 2. So please get your nose masks.
And drink in a lot of water. A lot of water. This would actually help your throat. Like she's suffering now.
Yeah.
She needs a lot of water. And I'd like to say this, that since we are here on Agric, it's necessary for us to start planting a lot of trees because we are cutting down trees and building lots of stores. We are building lots of houses. A lot of real estate agencies are coming up, springing up out of nowhere. And this is actually part of the reason why the air is being polluted, because we have very less trees. And there's a lot of congestions in Accra because people are living in slums, people are throwing all sorts of things in their drainage systems, and this is not helping.
Yeah.
As an agric program, I'd like to say that let's try and plant more trees. But coming back to
The
Harmattan,
measures, yeah.
You were mentioning something about sanitizing.
Yes. So in this season, yes, it's good to sanitize because cold, flus are caused by bacteria, and this bacteria travels. I'm trying so hard not to touch James because I'm all contaminated from head to toe today. Yes, so you would want to sanitize your hands when you touch your doors, when you exchange money with someone, buying and selling and all that. But please do well to get a sanitizer that's not alcohol based.
Maybe
And that
oil
is
based.
that is very, very difficult. In Ghana, most of our sanitizers have alcohol in them. This is because alcohol, immediately you use the sanitizer, it dries very rapidly.
Yes.
That's because of the alcohol. And with the dryness, with our skins being dry, using alcohol-based things would actually make your skin more dry. If you're a dry-skinned person, your skin will wrinkle ASAP, as soon as immediately. So since we don't have, if you're able to get an oil-based sanitizer, voila, hallelujah to you.
And you can also get hand creams.
Oil moisturizer,
Yes.
hand cream, yes. So when you're using your sanitizers, you're also using hand creams as well, or moisturizers. If it's too expensive for you, honey, good old Inkuto or shea butter to your rescue. You can get yourself some shea in a little container somewhere and smear very frequently. The dry mouth is also one feature associated with Harmattan. So do well to stay hydrated. Drink a lot of water to maintain your fluids and all that. Yes, and one thing that also helps you one thing that helps with that is chewing gum. When you chew gum, it helps you salivate, and that way it keeps your throat
My jaws
moisturized.
However,
However, sugar, make sure to get a sugar-free gum because sugar can also cause tooth decay and all that, and it's actually not good in this season to take a sugar containing, like a gum containing lots of sugar.
all gums nowadays contain sugar. So
there are some sugar-free gums.
but anyways.
Yeah, there are some sugar-free gums that would help you. That would help salivate, and it could decrease the dryness of the mouth.
Okay.
Aside drinking a lot of water. Now let's get to the fruits and play our game. So James, I'll mention a fruit and mention how it helps with these Harmattan-related illnesses and then reducing. And then who ends up with nothing at the end wins. And you owe me chocolate, a box of chocolate on Vows. Are we on?
Let's do this.
You
I
thought you were staying away. You have your natural remedies.
Yes.
Okay, should we start? Bam.
Let's do it.
Who is starting?
I think you should go first.
Okay, sure. I am packed, Joe. Are you sure? Are you sure? Are you sure
mean,
you are going to win this game?
I just want you to win so that for record purposes.
No,
people
I'm
will
not
know I
buying.
was gentle
I'm
on
not
you.
buying the chocolates. You are, honey.
Anyways.
I need me some chocolates this Valentine, as I'm a single lady gnashing and not breathing properly. I need me some chocolate. So yes, I'll start with turmeric. That's surprising, right?
Yeah, because I know it's mostly for
The
face.
skin, face mask stuff, and all that. Yeah, so the dominant property in turmeric, that's curcumin, and that's the property that makes turmeric assume its yellow color. Yes, so that property also helps boost your immune system, and it helps you fight infections. So you can prepare tea with the turmeric powder.
Okay.
Yes. So if you don't know what turmeric is, we'll project that on our screen. Turmeric looks like ginger, sort of.
It looks like it, but it has a curry color.
Yes, it's when you cut it open, you realize it's very, very yellow. Yes, and that's what is present in our curries, and that's what
Yep.
gives it its yellow color. In India, turmeric is used for a whole range of things, and they use it a lot. Yes, in Ghana, I think it's gradually gaining
yeah,
popularity
recognition, yeah.
because of what it helps, how it helps our skin. And in this moment where our skin gets dry and everything, you'll be killing two birds with one stone when consuming turmeric. So you can take turmeric milk by grating the turmeric, or in the powder form you can prepare some tea with it, add some milk and honey. If
Nana,
you're
you came
sweet tooth,
prepared, though. You
if
came
you're sweet
prepared.
tooth like me, honey also really, really helps
Yeah, it
this
does,
time.
it
Yes, so that way the catarrh would run away, the cold will be off, and you also have a glowy skin. Next.
I think with the way she's going, she might eventually win, but
Hope
watermelon.
day.
Watermelon.
Oh,
You know, watermelon is already watery. It has a lot of water content in there.
yeah, I learned it has about 92% water.
Yes, it has a lot of water in there, and it contains something called lycopene.
Okay.
Now, this lycopene, what it does, it helps with antioxidants. That
Mhm, it
helps
has
in your
something,
yes,
yeah.
and then anti-inflammatory as well.
Mhm.
And because we are in a time such as this, it's good for your respiratory system.
Yeah.
So the more you take in, it helps you what combat this harmattan things that are going on. But yeah, one thing is that you can also make a juice with it.
Yes,
You can make a juice.
yes.
So there's people who blend, add sugar,
Mhm.
and mix with water, then they drink. They have seen somewhere in Mexico too, where they boil it, and then once they take it out, they mash it up, add a couple of things, and then
Mhm.
there's still more. You can add some cayenne pepper to the raw watermelon, and then when you take it, it tastes much better.
Really?
Yeah.
You lost me where you said they boil it.
Yes.
But then you're right. In this season where we want things to we need things to combat dryness. As we want to stay hydrated, sometimes it's difficult to be drinking water. If you're like me, who doesn't really like water, it's difficult to be taking in a lot of water. So watermelon can help with that.
Yes.
Since it's 92% water, when you consume watermelon, it's giving you antioxidants that help strengthen your immune system to fight against infections and
Yeah.
bacteria. And you're also getting hydrated.
You're getting hydrated. And then with the boiling of the watermelon, you boil it, you mash it, you add a little bit of sugar, and then you now drain. So I think boiling it makes it a bit stronger, more potent as compared to blending it raw.
Are you sure?
Yes,
Oh, really?
yes. So you'd think you are killing.
The nutrients, because they're like, and you when you were like add sugar, I was like, watermelon is already sweet.
You know,
Oh, yeah.
because you boil it.
It loses the.
Yes, so you have to. You know, you need to travel a little bit more. Don't worry.
Uncle.
This February I'll try. I don't know if Dubai, but I'll take you somewhere.
Habibi. Welcome to Dubai.
So now it's your turn now. Keep it
Okay.
coming. I know
Oh
you
no,
have
I'm
something.
not losing. So cayenne pepper. If you don't know what cayenne pepper is, you see that old red, long pepper. Kenke people use. I think like it has a lot of seeds. Like when you're
Yeah.
buying kenke, you see those seeds. You
When
can
it's
tell.
dry, it's hard to grind.
Exactly. So when you're buying kenke and you see the seeds, you can tell what pepper they use.
use.
Yes, cayenne pepper is our old dry pepper that we usually blend and use in preparing powdered pepper here on our markets. Yes, I'm not joking. Cayenne pepper. You can prepare some tea with cayenne pepper, or this turmeric tea we are talking about. You can sprinkle some small cayenne pepper, or just put one in there. And remember, it would burn your throat at
Yes.
first since it's hot, but then cayenne pepper is really good. Yeah.
It is.
Yes, and because it contains some certain components that helps block pain receptors in your body, so the sore throats, the swelling of the throat, and inflammation would all go down, and you'll be free in no time.
Okay.
Next.
Speaking on that, we can also speak on ginger since you are mentioning something a bit spicy. So with ginger, it really helps with colds. It helps with sore throat. And the good thing is that that's also anti-inflammatory. And then when you add ginger, honey, sugar, lemon, and warm water, you can make a very nice potent juice. And this actually would help you today. So you see, I came here to win and still give you remedies.
It was actually really, really worse, but then you're right. When I started taking ginger, the ginger tea and solution things a bit hard for me. Grating the ginger and adding water and garlic is not a very good mixture for me at all.
Gen Zs.
So I'm able to chew it.
Oh, I do too with
If
sugar.
you put a whole big chunk in your mouth, your throat and your chest are going to disagree with you. So you can chew it in bits and pieces. Or you can just dap it in sugar to make the chewing a bit easy. Now there are a lot of that in town. Packaged dried ginger, sugar coated ginger.
And they do it very well.
Yeah. And it makes it so easy to
Speaking about ginger, right? I've seen garlic. Not to say go and do this, but I've seen people put garlic in their nose, and then it actually helps to bring out the flames after a couple of minutes. So after putting it there for say 2 minutes tops, the flames that are stuck in your head now, they begin to...
You see my face? It's giving me coughs vibes. Like putting it in your nose. Oh, really?
Banana.
You see people do that?
Yes.
But yes, garlic. Now I mentioned it first. Garlic, yes. Garlic is really, really good as well.
Yeah.
So you can prepare a broth.
Oh yes, you can.
Chicken broth or something with the garlic. So ginger, garlic, pepper.
Yes, cayenne pepper.
Exactly. It's giving you soup vibes because these are the ingredients you use in soup. But yeah, so when you're suffering from harmattan, a broth is the way to go. Chicken broth or chicken soup preferably can help you because all the ingredients you use in there are ingredients that have anti-inflammatory properties that help with common cold.
Exactly.
Your
Like
turn.
And you know kiwi. I think for
Ha! Uncle, stop that. That was what I had in mind.
Come
but
on,
then-
okay. You know what?
go.
Just for your sake, you can speak on.
No,
You can speak on kiwi.
No, I mentioned the broth, so you can
So
go.
you know,
I mentioned garlic.
lately we are having a lot of exotic fruits coming into the country. I think 10 years back we wouldn't have known kiwi, but nowadays we have it here. And kiwi is actually really good for your immune system.
Yeah, it helps with cough. and
It's really
cold.
good.
Actually, research showed that adults who took kiwi had their sore throat issues resolved in a day. Yes, and it's unnatural in Ghana here because I don't like it. It's not some of these fruits when you hear you're like, I want to try and look up for some. My guy, I don't know about your taste buds, but for me, kiwi is not a very sweet fruit. But yeah,
It helps.
it really helps with cough, cold, as it's mentioning.
So, I think I'm winning at this point, but I'll still top it up with something I spoke on earlier. There are almonds you could use. You
didn't mention that, please. I'm next. Why are you mentioning
There are
everything?
almonds you could use, lemons.
Don't mind him. Let me mention the almonds for you. It's my turn. So almonds, because if you don't know what almonds is, please, in Chi almonds here, bofun katie. When I was young, that's what we call it. Bofun. What do you call it in your?
It's the same name.
It's not bofun
name.
katie.
It's the same
In
name.
katie, how do you call garnets in your local?
In Ghana, you say abrofo nkate, brofo and abrofo.
Thief.
Oh my God.
Bofun katie, yeah. When I was young, I used to enjoy it a lot, and I had an issue with it because to get the nuts, we
You have to
hit
break.
it with a stone, and as a young mischievous girl, I was always hitting my palm. But you can also chew the skin. The skin actually contains a component called polyphenols, and these polyphenols are really, really good immune boosters that help strengthen your white blood cells and makes them strong to be able to combat infections and bacteria. Usually when you search for almonds online, it's only the nuts you see. But in Ghana, when I was younger and I was enjoying almonds, they had a green skin, and the skin is also actually very
So the green is actually
You
when
can
it's not
chew.
really ripened.
But I real
And some of it. But
together.
So you can take the green when it's fresh, but when it's ripened, it tastes sweeter than the green.
Yeah,
Stop
but
eating
the
green.
skin is actually good generally, and research has even proven that the skin is more potent and all that
Than the fruit in there.
yeah, they
Oh, wow.
mentioned yes. So don't do away with the skin. You can chew the skin and get to the nut as well. You can prepare tea or munch on it. Lemon. When we mention lemon, some people are confused with lemon and lime. Please, lemon is the big one. Lime is the smaller one. Get this straight. Lemon is the big one with the spikes. Some have spikes, and
Not
and
really
lime.
spikes, but little bumps.
Okay, yeah, they have, they don't have spikes. Some has spikes. Lemon has little bumps on the skin. In case the platy English is confusing you, lemons are the pompo ones.
Thank you.
Lime is small and round. Yeah, lime is what you use for your armpit to cure oil. That's another natural remedy in case you don't know it. And as you know, it's really, really good. You can prepare tea with ginger, lemon, and honey. That's something you can prepare if you're battling with cold and all that. And please don't wait to catch a cold before you do these things you are mentioning, like me. Don't be like me. You can start early. You can as we are in the season, we are all prone to these illnesses, so you can start taking that, James.
No.
Yeah.
I think at this point, I'd gladly say I have won because you've spoken on 2 points I made. But the last thing I'd like to say is that since air pollution is on the rampant in Accra, let's do well to start planting trees. Let's do well to stop throwing things in our drainages. This is really destroying. And you know we have kids coming up. Air pollution would affect children much more than it would affect adults. So if you don't want your kids to start staying in the hospitals, please do well to it. Do something about this pollution around. And sometimes when we are sweeping or let's try to wet the grounds, for those of us who live in places where there are no tarred roads, the ground is bare, there's no tar on it. Let's do well to wet the ground so we don't throw in a lot of dust, as the road has already tried.
Wear nose masks, please. The dust, you don't feel like you're immune and everything. The dust particles are too much there. And also, please, if you are living in a new site or new area where you're surrounded by lots of bushes, my neighbors, this is the time they find it nice to burn. We are begging you. Harmattan is actually killing us with a lot of these things. So please, in as much as you feel like this is the time to burn because the grass is dry and all that, we beg. The air is already polluted. Don't add on carbon monoxide. And lastly, there are some things I forgot. Chamomile tea. Right now, chamomile tea is available on our market. So chamomile is a flower. Yes, a very pretty flower. People dry it up, grind and prepare the tea. You can also enjoy it raw, but I don't think people have chamomile planted here. So you can get chamomile tea. And green teas at this time is actually really, really good and helpful. It helps with sore throat and all that. Onions also contain flavonoid compounds that really help. So the things we use to cook now, you can carrots, broccoli and all that could really, really help with your skin. Fish also contains omega-3, yes, salmon. So for your dry skin and all that, you can take in fish.
Some fish.
Yeah.
And don't forget to eat lots of fruits. Not too much, but enough to combat some of these ailments, right?
Yeah. So on this note, that will be the end of the Fruitful Insights podcast.
And I won.
No, I did.
I won.
Okay, we'll leave for them to decide. We'll leave it to them to decide. James, thank you so much for joining me, and thank you so much for tuning in. I believe you've learned a lot today. You can share this podcast with friends and family so they learn something as well. And in this month of love, we are only catching cruise and not flu. Stay with us. We'll be here next week Wednesday at 2 p.m. same time. Bye.
Welcome to the TIAS office. Come on in and let's embark on an exciting journey together. We're excited to develop the West African Sub-Regions Agricultural Sector with 3 key amazing services: the financial support, technical support, and offtake support. Join us as we showcase our diverse teams, share our values of network, and give you a sneak peek into the exciting projects we are working on. Welcome to the TIAS office. Come on in and let's embark on an exciting journey together. We're excited to develop the West African Sub-Regions Agricultural Sector with 3 key amazing services: the financial support, technical support, and offtake support. Join us as we showcase our diverse teams, share our values of network, and give you a sneak peek into the exciting projects we are working on. Welcome to the TIAS office. Come on in and let's embark on an exciting journey together. We're excited to develop the West African Sub-Regions Agricultural Sector with 3 key amazing services: the financial support, technical support, and offtake support. Join us as we showcase our diverse teams, share our values of network, and give you a sneak peek into the exciting projects we are working on. Welcome to the TIAS office. Come on in and let's embark on an exciting journey together. We're excited to develop the West African Sub-Regions Agricultural Sector with 3 key amazing services: the financial support, technical support, and offtake support. Join us as we showcase our diverse teams, share our values of network, and give you a sneak peek into the exciting projects we are working on. Welcome to the TIAS office. Come on in and let's embark on an exciting journey together. We're excited to develop the West African Sub-Regions Agricultural Sector with 3 key amazing services: the financial support, technical support, and offtake support. Join us as we showcase our diverse teams, share our values of network, and give you a sneak peek into the exciting projects we are working on. Welcome to the TIAS office. Come on in and let's embark on an exciting journey together. We are excited to develop the West African Sub-Regions Agriculture Sector with 3 key amazing services: the financial support, technical support, and offtake support. Join us as we showcase our diverse teams, share our values of network, and give you a sneak peek into the exciting projects we are working on. Welcome to the TIAS office. Come on in and let's embark on an exciting journey together. We are excited to develop the West African Sub-Regions Agriculture Sector with 3 key amazing services: the financial support, technical support, and offtake support. Join us as we showcase our diverse teams, share our values of network, and give you a sneak peek into the exciting projects we are working on. Welcome to the TIAS office. Come on in and let's embark on an exciting journey together. We are excited to develop the West African Sub-Regions Agriculture Sector with 3 key amazing services: the financial support, technical support, and offtake support. Join us as we showcase our diverse teams, share our values of network, and give you a sneak peek into the exciting projects we are working on. Welcome to the TIAS office. Come on in and let's embark on an exciting